video all the way to the end and you'll see many places which is a little bit off the beaten track. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello again. Okay, our walking tour in New York will start from Hudson Yard and then going to the walking along the Highline Park, which is about 20 blocks from 34th Street all the way until 14, and then Chelsea Market and back to Hudson Yard. Enjoy! The Hudson Yard is a 28-acre real estate development in Manhattan, New York City. Total project cost about 25 billion US dollar. This copper brown building is called the Vessel. It comprised of 154 interconnecting flight of stairs. The total almost 2,500 steps. The Hudson Yard is an ultra-modern shopping mall with trendy restaurants and iconic shops. On the very top is the outdoor sky deck called the Edge. It is about 1,131 feet or 377 meters high. This public art of bright red and pink color is called the Oak Tree. The artist that created this art is Pamela Rosenkrantz. The tree branching resembles the branching system of human organs, blood vessels, and tissue. Her message was the connection between human life and nature. The Highline Park is a public park built on 1.5-mile long elevated rail structure running from Gansevoort Street to 34th Street on Manhattan West Side. Highline planting design is inspired by self-seeded landscape that grew wild over 25 years. Public art is dedicated to expanding the role of contemporary art in public spaces. This contemporary art can be found at 22nd Street sitting steps. This is the view of Manhattan on 10th Avenue Square and Overlook. The High Line was constructed and opened in stages. The project was completed in 10 years from 2009 to 2019. This is part of the preserved elevated railway. This is the remaining elevated railway near Chelsea Market called Crossroad. We are near Chelsea Pier exit and now we are walking toward Hudson River Park. This part of Hudson River Park is called the Little Island, in the shape of women's shoes with garden on the top. It has more than 350 species of trees. The amphitheater in Little Island has 400 seats outdoor, offering a stunning view of the Hudson River. Hudson River Park was built in 1998 and is run by Hudson River Park Trust, a unique partnership between the City of New York and State of New York. This park is a 550-acre riverfront park spanning 4 miles along west side of Manhattan. The park is named after Henry Hudson, the explorer and navigator that came to New York Harbor in 1609. This is one of the best parts of City of New York for recreation, relaxing, panoramic view, and cultural events. Looking to the south is the view of One World Trade Center and South Manhattan. Food trucks vendors are the common scene in New York City, and we are now going to visit Chelsea Market. The Food Network used to film its shows Iron Chef America in Chelsea Market. The food hall includes more than 55 vendors and visited by about 30,000 people daily. Very Fresh Noodle is one of the most famous vendors, and every day people are lining up to get their bowl of freshly made noodle. Located on the main concourse of Chelsea Market, and it open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. The hand-pulled and hand-pressed fresh noodle served either with beef, lamb, or vegan. Visitors normally spend at least 2 hours to explore and experience the market. Los Tacos #1 is another famous food vendors in the market, serving the authentic Mexican taste that comes from the family recipe. It opens 7 days a week. The location of Chelsea Market was originally the site of Nabisco, National Biscuit Company, where the Oreo cookie was invented and produced. For ice cream or gelato lovers, Lo Art del Gelato is not to be missed while visiting Chelsea Market. From Chelsea Market, we are now walking to Times Square. I am now in Times Square doing walking tour around here, and look at beautiful officer here. How are you doing? Good, good. So, Vanderbilt Summit and go all the way to the top of the 91st floor, and then exploring Grand Central as well. So I'll show you all in the video. Right now, I'm in Times Square area in Midtown Manhattan on 42nd Street and 7th Avenue. Times Square is New York's most famous landmark and is the liveliest area in the city. Bars, restaurants, theaters, and museums are abundant. The neon lights and billboards light up the whole area of Times Square. Massive diversity of many different people from different ethnicity and languages can be seen and heard in this area. New York is home of immigrants from all around the world, and around 800 languages are spoken in the city, even though English is still the main language. For those with sweet tooth, Times Square has hundreds of bakery and cake shops that offer varieties of yummy cakes and pastries. Though seemingly it's a touristy area with high concentrations of hotels, actually 5,800 residents make their homes in Times Square. I am now walking on 42nd Street to the east to Grand Central Station on Park Avenue. Grand Central Station or terminal is a commuter rail terminal located on 42nd Street and Park Avenue. It started the operation on February 1913 and was built by Cornelius Vanderbilt. Grand Central Station is an iconic American train station in New York City. The building is the fine example of Beaux Arts style architecture, where the building has formal symmetrical forms. Grand Central Station is the largest station in the world. It covers an area of 48 acres and has 44 platforms and 67 tracks. With 750,000 visitors per day, Grand Central Terminal is one of the most visited destinations in New York City, second only to Times Square. Besides being the home of Metro North Railroad and subway stations, inside the station is also home for the retails and dining destinations. Just a short walking distance, we are going to visit One Vanderbilt Summit, which is next to Grand Central Station. Anchoring the modernization of Manhattan, One Vanderbilt Summit is the tallest skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan. Measuring 1,401 feet tall or 467 meters.
When a city stops transforming, the city dies. We felt this was a building that had to be built to spark a revival.
We took the leap. One Vanderbilt was our opportunity to put our mark on the skyline.
Bring it in.
This was a building built by New Yorkers for New Yorkers. There was nothing that was going to stop us. One Vanderbilt will forever be ingrained in the fabric of New York City.
This building broke boundaries, redefining what is possible.
We want to create a space that will be unparalleled. In a way, we'll look back on this period. And the building that will be most looked at and examined will be One Vanderbilt.
To protect the glass floor from the scratch, footwear covering is provided at the entrance. Dark sun protection glasses also provided for free. The general admission to the summit is $43 and sunset ticket costs an extra $10. One Vanderbilt Summit has the largest glass elevators in the world, called the Ascent, and can carry 4.5 tons of weight. From the main concourse level to the 91st floor takes less than 1 minute. The moment the visitors step out of the elevator on the 91st floor, the all glass floors and the glass ceiling welcome the visitors. It is an attraction in its own. Visitors are recommended to at least allow 60 to 90 minutes to enjoy and experience the Summit One Vanderbilt. Affinity Room, designed by Kenso Digital, is the most popular section of the summit, where people from all ages can have a good time. observation deck is located on 91st floor through the 93rd floor, over 360-degree view of New York City. The view of iconic Chrysler Building and East River. The view of Empire State Building and Hudson River in the distance. One Vanderbilt Summit was completed in September 2020, designed by James von Klemperer. The building is owned by SL Green Realty Corp. We are nearing the end of the visit to One Vanderbilt. The total cost of this building is 3.3 billion US dollar. This is the public art display on the lobby exit level. From One Vanderbilt Summit, we are now going to New York Public Library. The New York Public Library building is also known as Stephen A. Schwarzman Building. The library was officially opened for public in 1911. The library holds more than 56 million items from books, e-books, and DVDs used by researchers from all around the world. The library is located in Bryant Park on 5th Avenue and 42nd Street. The library was also filmed in several famous Hollywood movies such as Spider-Man 3 in 2007, Sex and the City in 2008, the original Ghostbusters 1984, and The Day After Tomorrow 2004, and many more. The exterior is constructed from Vermont marble, which originated in two quarries on Dorset Mountain. With 12 inches thick exterior marble, the library used more than 6 times the marble used in New York Stock Exchange and New York Chamber of Commerce combined. The building took 16 years to design and complete, and it was the largest marble building ever built in the US in 1911. The cost to build back then was $9 million US dollar on a $20 million US dollar plot of land. The exterior of New York Public Library conclude our walking tour in Manhattan, New York. Thank you for watching Jejaka in LA, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe this video.